When he walked into the room, no one stood up. Not because protocol didn't demand it, but because no one thought he mattered. Grey hair. Plain navy jacket. No chest full of medals. His shoulders were slightly relaxed, his steps unhurried. To most of the room, he looked like a retired officer who had wandered into the wrong training hall. 65 years old. Past his time. Past his use. A few whispers floated through the air. Is he lost? Why would they bring someone that old here? This is a combat demonstration, not a history lesson. He heard none of it, or rather, he heard all of it and chose to ignore it. Then the warrior stepped forward. Young. Massive. Built like a statue carved for intimidation. His uniform fit tight across his chest, medals polished, confidence overflowing. He had won tournaments. Broken records. Humiliated opponents half his size and twice his age. The kind of man who believed strength was something you could see. He smiled, just a little. Sir, he said loudly, glancing at the older man, if this is part of the demonstration, I can take care of it. Laughter rippled through the hall. The old man finally looked up. Just once. His eyes weren't tired. They weren't angry. They were calm, unsettlingly calm. Like someone watching a storm from very far away, already knowing how it would end. The instructor cleared his throat. Commander Elias Grant. The room shifted. A few senior officers straightened instinctively. Someone in the back stopped smiling. The warrior's grin faded, but only slightly. Grant stepped forward slowly, hands relaxed at his sides. No sparring, the instructor said. Just a demonstration. The warrior nodded. Of course. Inside, he was already planning how to embarrass the old man, gently, of course. Enough to prove a point. Enough to show that age mattered. They faced each other. No dramatic stance. No raised fists. Grant didn't even look like he was ready. Someone checked their watch. Then it happened. 3 seconds. The warrior moved first, fast, explosive, confident. He reached to grab, to overpower, to dominate. He never finished the motion. Grant stepped in, not back, not away, but through him. One hand redirected the attack with surgical precision. The other found a pressure point the warrior didn't know existed. A subtle shift of weight. A quiet twist. There was no slam. No show. No wasted movement. The warrior's body shut down before his mind understood why. He hit the floor hard, breath gone, arm locked, face pressed against the mat. Confusion replaced arrogance in an instant. Pain followed, sharp, controlled, absolute. Grant released him immediately and stepped back. 3 seconds. Silence swallowed the room. The warrior sat up slowly, stunned, not just physically, but mentally. He had trained for years. He had fought the best. And yet he had never felt so completely handled. Grant looked around the hall. This, he said calmly, is what experience looks like. He didn't raise his voice. I'm slower than I used to be, he continued. Not as strong. Not as flexible. He paused, letting the words settle. But I don't waste time. I don't fight ego. And I don't fight fair. The warrior stood, eyes lowered now. Grant met his gaze, not with pride, not with anger, but with something heavier. Strength fades, he said. Speed fades. Muscles fade. He tapped his temple once. This doesn't, if you train it. No one laughed anymore. Grant turned and walked toward the exit, just as quietly as he had entered. No applause. No farewell. Only respect earned in 3 seconds, built over 65 years.